am the Queen of Tarot. I am Ninti. This is going to be the June monthly read for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, it is your reading for the month. Let me just clear the air here. Also, let me start by thanking all of my new subscribers, all of the old subscribers, viewers, all of the citizens of the Queendom. Thank you so much for the love. I'm sending the love back. Beautiful comments, likes, shares, all of that. Thank you so much. All right, I just want a quick rundown, just a little bit about me. I do not read reversals. I do curse in my readings as it comes. Time and energy is fluid, meaning it could have happened already. Might be happening now, could be happening soon. Energy is fluid. You could be, vibe with feminine or masculine energy. And also, I am a medium, so I may switch up in the middle of reading, so just don't be thrown off by that. And also, just be careful. I do deflect energy, so be careful what you bring into the Queendom, okay? All right, that is what I have. For Cancers, also, the intuitive guidance I got was to speak your feelings, but to also control the claws, okay? And try not to be oversensitive, okay? That's just generally for water signs during this time period. I know possibly the Scorpio full moon was tough. I don't know why I can't get this to light. I gotta, because my lighter is out, maybe. But I gotta have some of this. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna get started by getting you guys some guidance from the angels. I felt I was possibly too grounded. I tried to ground myself with the air signs, and I could have grounded, got a little too grounded. So I'm trying to make sure that I can, sort of kind of stay balanced. Like I said, let's start with you guys by getting angel guidance for the month. Let's see, for my Cancers, what is the angel guidance for the month of June? Entrepreneur. I think you guys got this maybe 2 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. I think you guys got that 2 months ago. Okay, let your past go. So just gonna read it. It may not resonate with everyone. Could be you, could be someone in your surroundings, but we're just gonna take it as that. Okay. But yeah, you guys got that. I would say probably about 2 months ago. I feel that you guys got the same message. But yeah, I'm going to get a card from the Good Tarot deck just as sort of kind of an oracle to get some more additional guidance, overlooking energy. Let your past go, and the King of Water. So King of Water, that's you guys, definitely. King and Queen of Water, take it as it resonates. Let me go ahead and get a little reading in. I like to get that in at the beginning. That wouldn't be that way. Entrepreneur, you may feel a little upside down. You may feel a little flipped on your back as the crab. Feel a little disoriented. All right, entrepreneur. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all your ways. So that is the guidance there. We also have the Three of Fire. Let's see. Three of Fire. Expansion of opportunities, the fullness of creativity, achievement. I'm on the right path towards my success. I have an abundance of opportunities before me. I need to trust myself, for I can make good choices for myself and co-create situations and relationships that are in harmony with my heart's desire. That sounds great. I mean, that's great. I that definitely feels good, I definitely feel, let's get some more cards around this, but it definitely feels like some expansion, some new opportunities as far as entrepreneurship, opportunity. There is possibly a King of Water. I mean, that is yourself. It could be another King of Water in your energy field that, possibly you need to let go of. Some type of past with them. All right. Let's get fear. All right, let's see what else is out here. Criticism. All right, let's see what else is going on. Some fear, criticism. fruition, of bringing this into fruition. So there's definitely some people around you that is talking smack. It looks like there needs to be some patience. There is some patience here. And there's some child consciousness and some visionary. So, being a visionary, being able to see down the road, being able to, that's what it takes for an entrepreneur. All successful entrepreneurs are great visionaries because they can see down the road. They can make plans and strategize for 5-10 years out. So being a visionary is very important, a very important asset of being an entrepreneur. All right, but let's just take a little bit more. There is some fear around this King of Cups, which could be you. I have to remember I am talking to my Cancer, so that could be you. Could be another water sign that you're dealing with. There seems to be some balancing and trying to, manifest things and make things come into fruition. There is some patience on victory. There could be some childish behavior and a lack of security. There could possibly be, you can see betrayal. You could definitely can see betrayal. Because there is criticism. There is criticism around. There's a lack of security, so people could definitely be, hating because of their lack of security. That is putting fear in you. Okay, let's do a little bit more clarification. Yeah. Let me just go ahead and lay them out, guys. Okay, a couple more. Okay, under the deck there is Judgment. So there's definitely some, you can definitely see, you can see some betrayal and some judgment, It could be, like I said, letting some past situation go with a King of Water, or just you letting something go of the past. I do feel like there's some betrayal and some judgment here that you can see, which I feel like is giving you this want to move forward, to this entrepreneurship opportunity. I feel like this same reading came up for you guys. Why do I feel like I'm repeating myself with you guys? This is okay. Anyway, there is, it seems to be like, I do feel like if you are this King of Cups, you are leaving some fear and disappointment and regret in the past. There is some criticism about, these new projects that you have and this money opportunity. There is a balance, I feel, of, bringing this into fruition and becoming the King of Pentacles. There is some patience, with a new love offer, victory over this new love offer. And I feel like there is some disappointment and regret over some childishness and lack of security. This King of Cups, I feel, wants to make an offer of financial opportunity to bring some balance and to gain victory over a lack of security. I do feel that there is in between all this disappointment and regret, we have the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups on the end. In the middle of all this disappointment and regret, we have the King of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles in the middle, and we have a new love opportunity. So I definitely feel like, once all this is left in the past, that, the King of Pentacles can then, move forward into, these projects. I feel very much so like if this is still your energy, like you're trying to become the King of Pentacles, because this is you and your entrepreneur. We're talking about Pentacles. So, a need, I feel, not only a need, but a desire to become a King of Cups as well as a King of Pentacles, on your way to becoming an Emperor. Because the Emperor, embodies all four. So I do see that natural progression on the way to building an empire. There is fear and criticism, like I said, over this, and there is some patience, a requiring of patience, you know, possibly with some childish behavior, possibly just patience and just having this belief of that anything is possible, that you can, you know, you definitely have to have that kind of attitude when it comes to being an entrepreneur. You definitely have to believe that you put the work in, you're going to receive your rewards. It's a certain level of faith that comes with being an entrepreneur, which naturally gets rid of the lack of security. Faith, if you got faith, there's faith and lack of security cannot exist together. So faith eradicates lack of security. Okay? That is what I have, Cancers, for this portion, this general portion of the reading 1111. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that was interesting. You know, I definitely feel like, you know, you're definitely going to have to get past and look past, you know, any type of criticism and fear, and, you know, getting away from those people. Dream killers is what I call them. That is what I call them. Now, I'm about to do the love reading, but I did 4 readings yesterday, and then I got a download today that I need to just not even, what I'm seeing with the energy, I just need to release the whole labels. Labels, divine feminine, divine masculine, masculine and feminine, and just say person 1, energy 2, because it was everywhere, you know, and we're talking about divine feminines, you know, now who are now balanced in their masculine and in their feminine, so they can show up anywhere on the board. So I have been led and guided to just do it on pure energy, and you resonate where you resonate. Okay, you, and then the other one will be the other person naturally. Okay. All right, so let's get the energy. I'm gonna do, like I said, person 1, person 2, mental, what's in the heart and what's in the attitude and actions. I still may refer to he or she myself, so just to keep my mind right, you know, in this. There is definitely courage, okay, over here on this side, on this person's mind. There is criticism over here on the mind of this person. There is visionary. This person is definitely a visionary in their heart. Over here, there is pessimism. This is negativity. This is low vibrational over here. I can already tell. It's low vibrational. We do have love, courage, visionary, love. This is good, high vibrational energy. Let's see what the other card is going to come out on this side. Isolation. All right, under the deck, confusion. I would say this is if this is on one side and this is on the other side, I can see why there's confusion. There's 2 different energies, 2 different frequencies, 2 totally different frequencies. All right, let's see. Let's get some more clarification on what's going on here. There is courage and resting, criticism of a new love offer. You know, this visionary can see definitely manipulation. The Tower has got pessimism in the heart of this person. There is love and 10 of Cups on this person's action. And there is isolation from the home. And we have a new identity. So, yeah. That's what was left there. Let me get the sexual tarot. You know. Woo. Okay, Cancers. Let me just zig it out. Please be patient with me. I guess I can go ahead and start. You know, there is some confusion about a new identity. Clearly, there is. as we, clearly saw. On this person's mind, there is, there is courage, and there's, sort of kind of resting on this whole feeling of being controlled and being in bondage. On this person's mind, there's definitely criticism of a new love opportunity and pleasure. In the heart of this person can definitely see manipulation. They can see manipulation in any type of magic that is being done. Any type of manipulation, physical manipulation, and spiritual manipulation. Yeah, this person is definitely, I feel like they feel that people are watching their love and their Ten of Cups. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, definitely some isolation and some unhappiness over here. Let me just, under the deck, we have the Sun. So there's definitely some confusion. There is some confusion about a new identity and things that's out in the sun and being out in the sun and, being playful and being joyful and being happy. There's definitely some confusion about that. Okay. I'm gonna deal with energy, the energy one person over here. I definitely feel like, like I said, this person, does have courage. And they're definitely resting on any sense that this card is very much about bondage and controlling and people watching. So, this person, I feel like, has definitely had the courage to walk away from a very controlling and dominating situation. They could see, there's vision here. They could see the manipulation. Like I said, here's the manipulation card, Seven of Swords in this deck. And then in this deck, I always see these three candles that are like hidden back here that are like bonded. I always feel candle magic. So I feel like this person can definitely see physical and spiritual manipulation. This person's behavior is definitely about love. They, I feel, are on the search of their Ten of Cups. And I feel like they feel like this, whatever this relationship is, it has been watched. It has been under surveillance. It has been, or that this love, will be on display, kind of feel. I definitely feel that. I know a lot of these twin flames, these relationships are definitely on display. It's like somebody's looking down at it, watching them. So yeah, I definitely know, like I said, I watched my best friend. She's in a soulmate relationship, and she's a Cancer. So, to watch them be in the spotlight and to be that, like, it got so bad with them going out as a couple. They generated so much light being here in Atlanta. They got approached so much about swinging and all kind of crazy shit that they had to stop sort of kind of going anywhere, because people see this love, people see this Ten of Cups, and they watch it, and they're attracted to it, and they're drawn to it. So, I'm feeling that sense too, that there's an understanding. I feel that this person knows that this love, this Ten of Cups, is something that is on display, sort of kind of feel. I don't know. But there is courage. I feel there is courage in being able to see this vision of love. This person is resting from any manipulation. They're definitely moving towards their Ten of Cups. They are definitely, I feel like, this person has this sense of feeling like they're being watched, controlled, manipulated, spiritually manipulated, that kind of thing as well. There's a sense of Um, feeling, I don't know, I feel a very sense, and I can sort of kind of relate to this energy, just sort of kind of, I'm not going to say suspicious of everybody, but yeah, sort of kind of feeling like you're watched, like somebody's trying to do some magic on you, like somebody's trying to dominate and control you. Like this person sort of kind of just has this feeling. And that is what's caused that person to, have the courage to like lay this to rest, I feel. Over here on this side, there's definitely criticism about this new love and about this pleasure. In this person's heart, this person is definitely pessimistic. They're definitely, trapped in their head, in their heart. So there's conflict. There is tower. There is this knowing that things need to change, that things need to be shaken up in order to have this Queen of Cups. Um, there's definitely isolation. The behavior is isolation from home. I feel like this person is sort of very isolated, possibly isolated from their home and their family, because they're very disappointed. Like I said, this man, I don't know if you can see it. He's sitting there. That's a candle he's holding, and there's two people back there having sex. So he's looking at his candle like his candle didn't work, like disappointed, let down. So I do, like I said again, feel that a lot of this candle magic and all kind of different things that people try to, um, you know, manifest with, it's not working and they're dissatisfied. And that's what it kind of causing them to be isolated and away from people because it's always worked before. And it's not working anymore. Um, Definitely some like I said, there's pessimism, there's isolation from this criticism and sort of kind of being trapped in the head. I feel this person could be just cut off from everybody, sort of, kind of. They're, they know that the tower has to come. The tower has to come. Shit's got to be torn down. It's got to come down in order to have this Four of Wands, this happiness, and this new love. Like, all the lies, everything's got to be exposed. Everything has to be pretty much destroyed in order to be rebuilt better. Um, yeah, his candle's not working on the Queen of Cups in bringing in this pleasure and happiness. It's not working. All right, that is what I see for this love situation. However you resonated with, if you person one, person two. I will just do a couple cards here. I guess I will do just some advice. I didn't do this for everybody else, but Cancers. I'm gonna do it. See what I can see. Just some advice. What additional final advice can we get for my Cancers in this love situation? Okay. There's definitely, needs to be a judgment on this love situation. Under this deck, we have death, endings and new beginnings. So, definitely something needs to end and something needs, in order for something new to begin. Yeah. There's definitely, like I said, there's judgment There's a lot of judgment, you know, on this. Leaving behind any judgment. I feel like, you know, definitely leaving behind any judgment of this love. You know, anybody who's got anything to say about it, anything that, you know, just letting all of that go. It's going to have to be like a clean slate kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, not judging, not judging it, not going in there judging it. And, you know, I can particularly speak on like just dealing with my DM. When I first met my DM, I was like, okay, God, you know, I felt the energy, I felt the pull, you know, and then I start getting these messages like, okay, he's as strong as you. I'm like, strong as me? Like, him? I'm like, are you sure? And because the physical, you know, I completely judged him on his physical, you know, but God kept telling me along the way, do not, do not. So I had to release a lot of my judgments of him to even open myself to the whole idea and concept that this could possibly be my soulmate, you know, because I battled it at the beginning. I'm like, God, are you serious? Him? But as I got to know him and start seeing things, I start realizing it and seeing a little bit more that we were reflective of each other, you know. But yeah, so definitely any judgments or whatever you had on this love situation has to be gone. Like, you know, any concepts. That's another thing about these divine union situations. Any idea you ever had about a relationship, throw that shit out the door. It doesn't apply. Everything's not going to apply to these relationships. They're new relationships. They're not like lower level, everyday, regular Joe Blow relationships. So you can't apply the same rules and the same concepts to them. Okay, so just throw out any judgments, any disappointment or regret, any ideas you even have about this relationship or relationship out the door. Okay, definitely getting out of the moon energy. We have the Knight of Swords. I feel like being protective, you know, being protective and willing to fight for this queen. This Queen of Wands in here, you know, to fight against the Queen of Wands or to fight for a Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Pentacles, there is some intuitive knowing about the King of Pentacles in this opportunity. You know, there's an intuitive knowing, but I still think there are still a lot of things that are uncovered, that are unknown. But you know, you intuitively know that this is going to be successful. Okay? That is what I have for you, Cancer. That is my advice. You internally know, intuitively know what you need to do. Release any judgments of this relationship. Be protective. You know, get out of this moon energy and fight and be protective if you have to defend yourself and to protect your queen. Okay? Or king. Okay? Peace and love to the family. Until next time. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time.